Good evening, everybody. I don't even know where to start. Thanksgiving is over. Can't believe that was 2 days ago. Seems like I just left my niece's house and came home today. I could have stayed longer. Her house was so beautiful. They did a lot of remodeling and talent. They should be architects. I've never seen a more beautiful home in my life, and I know they are enjoying it immensely. So, I'm giving you a little preview here. This is not exactly going the way I want it to go. I can't remember which direction to go when I start to tell a story. I've got a little scene in the background, and I'll mention that in just a minute. First, I want to tell you how much I appreciate all of your comments and the fact that you enjoy watching me on video. It just brightened my life so much. There's so little joy in life these days that every little bit should be cherished. And I'm trying to take advantage of that now. Got on my red, so I'll look Christmassy. I know it's a little early in the month, but so what? You can just shut it off and wait 2 weeks and watch it. Won't make any difference. So I've got my red on for Christmas. I put a couple little scenes here real quick this afternoon so I'd have something looking Christmassy. Now up here you can see my little Santa with the snow. Oh gosh, I just love that. Then over to the side is what you might call a crystal church. Oh, it's so bright and so pretty. So it's just there in front of my TV screen. I said, well, I don't watch TV that much anyway. I'm not going to miss anything if I've got my Christmas decorations up in front of the black screen. It just makes a backdrop for the thing. So that's just a starter. To my right is something else. Now, you may remember I went to Pennsylvania, picked up a lot of little odds and ends at what they call Jubilee shops. And one of the things I found, and I mentioned this to you, was 2 little houses. I'm going to show you one of them. I fell in love with these. I got them at a steal of a price. Can you see that? They're made of metal. They're made by Kurt Adler. I never heard of this person, but some of you informed me Kurt Adler was a very well-known designer, and these little houses are just gorgeous. I fell in love with them. Found 2 of them. So by my talking about them, some of you got the word, and the next thing I know, you're informing me about Kurt Sadler. Kurt is not Sadler, it's Kurt Adler product. I started out the door yesterday, opened my front door, had my arm full of things. I was going to Jan's antique shop. I had to take some things there. And there was a package right by my front door. One of my neighbors had seen it in the mail room and they brought it to me, set it down by the door. Well, I couldn't leave a package with an unknown item in it. I had to come back in, I set all my stuff down and I opened that box. I can't express to you the surprise and how pleased I was with what I saw. Now, I'm not going to pick it up and show it to you. I'm hoping you can see it in the background. And maybe you can zoom your camera so that you can get a better look. But right here, where I'm pointing, that is a one-piece Kurt Adler Christmas village. It's made of wood. The whole thing is all wood. There are little houses, and I'll point to the center right here. There's a little Christmas tree. It's turning round and round. There are lights inside the houses. There are lights outside the houses. There are little people in the snow. I've never seen anything so pretty, so well made. And young lady that sent this to me, you don't know how pleased I am, how kind you were to buy that for me. I've never had anyone treat me like this until I got on YouTube. It's just amazing. And I just look at it, and I look at it every day. I walk through the house, I look at it again. It is precious. It is precious. And you know who you are. And rather than trying to find out how to contact you, I thought I would tell you on the video that I am just charmed with my Christmas gift. I just don't know any other way to express it. You've been so kind. Now, having said that, I'm not here to receive gifts from you because I'm doing videos. I'm doing these videos for my benefit. It's making me happy. It's giving me something to occupy my time. And by hearing from all of you, I'm almost to 30,000 subscribers. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that, but I'm thinking 30,000 people like my storytelling well enough that they're going to watch me over and over and over. Now, Thanksgiving Day, I'm just blown away. I'm telling my whole family. There were about 15 of us there. I just had to tell them, I feel like a celebrity. And they thought the same thing too. And I said, you know, I now have friends all over the world. Friends all over the world. This can't be happening to me. Israel, Germany, Poland, Australia, Ireland, England, New Zealand. Oh, the list. There was an island I'd never heard of. These people are watching me. You are watching me and enjoying the stories that I tell. I'm just amazed, and I'm absolutely thrilled with the attention I'm getting, and I'm thinking, look at the people I now know all over the world. I wouldn't have dreamed this could happen, but it has happened, and it will continue to happen if I have anything to do with it. I like your friendship. I like the love that you express. It's probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my whole life. And I'm going on 88 years now. What more could I ask for? So don't feel like you have to send me cards and gifts. Just keep watching me. Just keep letting me know that you enjoy the things I tell you. I'm really doing it more for me than I am for you. I like it. I like the attention. Goodness gracious. My family even says you're getting to be a celebrity, and well, I don't know what a celebrity's supposed to feel like, but I'm liking it, and I want you to know it. Now, I've said enough about this. Let's get back to Christmas. While I was at the antique shop, I came across a book. Jan, I've got to have this book. Write it up for me. I want this book. This book is 66 years old. Yes, 1957 was when this book was put out. It's got a little wear and tear on it, but that doesn't matter. The interior still is in good condition. Now, when I was in elementary school, I memorized The Night Before Christmas. All those years I could recite The Night Before Christmas. I still can recite most of it, but now and then I get kind of mixed up, the front and the back and the back and the front, that sort of thing. I gotta reach for my Kleenex as usual, you know how I am. And I gotta tell you, I might get emotional. I'm an emotional person. But here's my book. Now what I want is for you mothers and grandmothers, just before Christmas, if you still believe in Santa Claus, and I do, I think the most exciting time of my life, hold on just a minute, the phone's ringing. I have to call you back. Okay, that took care of that. Now, where was I? Talking about the night before Christmas. What I want you to do is sit down with the children, and I want you to move this video forward till you get to this part where I'm talking about the book. And I'm going to read The Night Before Christmas to the children. So, you just be quiet while I read. Now, here's the first page. You can't see it too well. Now I have to read because I'm afraid I'll forget the poem, but most of it I do know. So, have the children close beside you while I read to them, and they can see the children in bed. There's 3 children in bed. That's the way I used to sleep with my sisters and my little brother. There were always 2 or 3 in the same bed together. It goes like this. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. We'll go to the next page. I have to get this in the light where I can see it. I think I'm on the wrong page. Okay. And Mama's in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Here you see St. Nicholas. There are his reindeer right out across the sky. We'll go to the next page and let's see what happens. Oh my. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound, right down through the chimney. Okay. Pretty exciting as far as I'm concerned. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening the sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. You know how the pipes are like this. And the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly, kind of like mine, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Now we come to the next page. He was chubby and plump, right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stocking, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Yeah, let's get this page turned. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Here you see Santa in his sleigh, and there are his 8 reindeer flying over the rooftop. The night before Christmas. Learn that poem, memorize it, and you'll never forget it. It'll always mean something special to you. And I hope my reading it to you, take a look at Santa Claus here. He's got his boots off. He's back home now. He's with Mrs. Claus. And there in his lap is a puppy dog and a cat. He is happy. He's relaxed. He's done his job one more time. I hope you like my story. And I hope the children enjoy it too. And maybe you can show it to them again next year and remind them that they're supposed to memorize that poem like I did when I was a little girl. So, that's my wish for you for Christmas. You've made me happy already, and it's not even December yet. So, that was my sister on the phone. I've already talked to her today and something she must have forgotten to tell me. So, I'll call her back and we'll see what's new. So, you got to see her with me on Thanksgiving Day. She's the one that'll soon be 95. We had a beautiful day. I hope you had your beautiful day too. And I want you to take another look. I'm going to pull the camera forward if I can. I may drop it in the floor, but we'll see what happens. Just hang on there while I move the camera. I've got close quarters here, and this isn't working too well. So, let's see if I can get over here. Whoa. Right there. Come on. Let's get this right. You see that little village? You see the little Christmas tree turning in the center? And the lights in all of the houses. You see to the right and left, there's the Kurt Adler house. The little people playing in the snow. And I don't know if I can get over to this side or not. I'm hung up on the couch. Take a real close look at that. Isn't that precious? It's all made of wood. I think I'm going to keep it up year-round. And there's another Kurt Adler house. Let me show that one to you as well. You ever seen anything like that? It's metal. I'm going to start looking for these. There must be some around somewhere. But I think they're rather expensive, and I got mine in a Jubilee shop. Let's say I got them dirt cheap. And I'm going to take good care of them along with my little village. I'm afraid the lights will, because this is on battery, I don't want to leave them on too long because I'm afraid they'll go out. But then again, all I have to do is go find my package of AA batteries, which I know I've got somewhere. I'll probably find them after Christmas. You people have a good night and start working on your Christmas. Make the children happy this year, all of the children. And I'll be with you with my next story. Thank you.